What's up, Saints? I'm Hyatt.
And I'm Logan.
And this is SFHS Today.
In local news, Senior Sunrise was yesterday. Seniors sat on the field and received speeches and free pastries. Overall, the event was a success. In local news, SFHS sent students out on the canoeing trip last Thursday on the St. Croix River. We sent Jacob Walter out to catch us up.
I'm here with my good friends Baron Mann and Justin Feigum, and we're going to give you a little recap on the St. Croix trip.
My favorite part of the trip is probably right away when we get into the water and seeing people experience the canoes and realize how kind of difficult it is on the river. And then by the end of the trip, they have it all figured out.
My favorite part was probably rock climbing, falling off a few rocks, and starting a fire.
Mine was making my own fishing rod and going trolling on the canoe.
What went well on the trip was our weather. We had zero wind, the leaves were changing, the sun was kind of poking through the clouds, and it made for a beautiful adventure.
I thought it went pretty well. We got to spend time with our friends, so the trip went good.
Yeah, we didn't really have much of a headwind, so it wasn't too hard.
Yeah, it was really fun, but people think they're funny. Got everyone wet. That sucked.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The only downside with the whole trip is my partner didn't do a whole lot of the paddling, but overall it was a nice experience.
I think it's a great day away. It was super relaxing.
Yeah, it's a great way to get close with your senior class.
It was really fun. The whole class is fun. A lot of fun experiences with things before the trip and during the trip. It was very fun. I would recommend it.
I would agree. It was great. I mean, if you like being outdoors, it's definitely worth it.
I went on the trip, and personally, I gotta say, it was a blast.
Yeah, my butt definitely hurts a little, but the view and the experience was definitely worth it.
The canoeing wasn't even the bad part for me. I was mostly just scared we were gonna pop a tire on the way there with how bumpy the roads were.
So, wait, you don't know how to change a tire? Well, luckily for you, we got Grady, Kennedy, and Tyler to show us how it's done.
Oh man, I got a flat tire. Does anyone know how to change a tire? I do.
For the first step, you're going to want to jack up the vehicle. Now that your car is jacked up, you will need to loosen the lug nuts in a star pattern. Once all the lug nuts are removed, you can take the tire off. Now you'll find your new healthy tire and throw it on. Now, tighten up your lug nuts, preferably with a torque wrench, and you're ready to go. Now drop her off the jack.
That's how you change a tire. Now back to me.
Well, with how Mike drives, I'm sure this will come in handy.
That's all the main news we have for you this week.
Now let's toss it over to sports.
What's up, Saints? I'm Gavin.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Sports. In national news, the Minnesota Vikings are currently 5-0 and remain as the only team in the NFC currently undefeated. I gotta say, I had absolutely zero faith that they would pull this off, but for once they found a way to prove me wrong.
Gavin, quick question. Is there any sports you wish you knew how to play besides football?
With the classes coming up next trimester, I'd really like to learn how to play volleyball.
Well, there's no time like the present. Grab some friends and I'll show you how it's done.
I'm Gavin. I'm Kaden. Now I'm Owen.
And I'm Rachel. And this is How to Volleyball. First, teach them how to serve. Second is setting. Now, passing. Oh. That wasn't pretty. Let's teach him how to dive.
That was too close. Game time. Now back to sports.
I think that I look better than you serving Rachel. Sorry.
That's all the sports news we have for you this week.
Now back to Maine.
Killed it, guys. Actually, you butchered it.
And one last thing before you go, Nola and Trinity went out to bring you this week's RQT. They're on now.
It's the random question thing. Ding!
My first crush? Dude. Leave me be. There ain't no way that's the RQT.
My first crush was the celebrity Jennifer Aniston.
Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
It was 4th grade.
My first crush was Thomas Iverson.
Rebecca Pearson from Eisenhower Elementary.
We met in preschool in the tunnel.
Owen Grabowski.
We met in kindergarten.
My first crush was Derek Milbrad.
His name was Judd Davis.
Before texting and everything else, you got notes in your locker. I remember when I was like 5 years old, I was watching Scooby-Doo, and that ginger hair just got me going.
Went to a movie to watch Iron Man.
Then we played together for a long time.
He was a boy I used to play kickball with, and I wasn't very nice to him.
And he goes to a different school now, but we were best friends. She's like such a good actress and stuff like that.
I remember getting my first note, and man, was that amazing.
Saw him in the hallways of elementary school. Holy.
Don't remember much of the movie.
In preschool, you know, we were very together.
I saw she was like cute.
What a cutie. Just captivated my whole attention. It's like a fairy tale.
And at the end of the day, we had already broke up.
That's all the news we have for you this week.
Stay spooky, Saints.